Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Andre Rio and my partner Bill Rayhan Mahendra, and today we will give you a presentation about modern architecture history. And for the content, we will give you introduction, technologies used, material use, characteristic, and architects.
So the first one is introduction, the first emerge of the modern architecture. Modern architecture emerged at the end of the 19th century from a revolution in technologies, engineering, and building materials, and from a desire to break away from historical architectural styles and to invent something that was purely functional and new. It began as a response by architects to rapid technological advice and greater urbanization of society at, at the turn of the century. It says that its very dominant style, which came during the 19th century and symbolized as an ideal public virtues of democracy, liberty, and reason.
Technologies. As the 20th century began, modern architects believed it was necessary to invent an architecture that expressed the spirit of a new age and would surpass the style, material, and technologies of earlier architectures. By 1920s, there was an increasingly wide understanding determined by their functions and material if they were to achieve beauty in contemporary terms. And for example, there is a Crystal Palace, and the Crystal Palace show us what it does to the modern architecture history.
And the next is material use, with continuous progress in the field of iron and glass. This material became the most common and important. Apart from this, ceramic hollow tiles and concrete block were also commonly used. Furthermore, steel forming and reinforced concrete serve as the primary structural materials of large-scale architecture. Moreover, iron could be used as the span for larger spaces. For instance, in 1892, French engineer Francis Hinbeck combined the strengths of both a new system of construction based on concrete reinforced with steel. Like as we know, the World Historic Places in Tower Bridge of London and Pyramid Glass in Museum de Louvre in Paris.
Characteristic common themes of modern architecture includes first the notion that forms follow function, a dictum originally expressed by Frank Lloyd Wright. Second, simplicity and clarity of forms and elimination of unnecessary details. Third, visual expression of structure, as opposed to the hiding and structural element. Fourth, the related concept of truth to materials. Fifth, use of industrially produced material, adoption of the machine aesthetic, and last but not least, particularly in international style modernism, a visual emphasis of horizontal and vertical lines.
The last is architects of modern architecture. Notable architects important to the history and developments of modernist movement include the first one is Le Corbusier, second is Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, and the third is Walter Gropius, four is Frank Lloyd Wright, and the fifth is Louis Sullivan, six C.R. Mackintosh, seven Edwin Lutyens, and the last one is Anthony Gaudi. Thank you for your attention of our presentation. That's all. Thank you.